Hey everybody, Bob Rapp here. Hey, I've been talking to a bunch of friends about this, and I just want to put it up on my YouTube page. These just, all my words are mine. They don't represent the company I work for. Um, I have noticed more and more that I've been getting invites to meet people in virtual reality. And as I think about the ethical use of data and certainly the use of customer data, none of these things that I'm talking about right now do I believe are ready for customer data. I certainly don't host any there. But I wanted to highlight some really good work that's happening in this space. I want to start with a few sites that I use for personal meetings and to hang out with friends. The first is a company out of Copenhagen, Denmark, that is called Meet in VR. I'm a big fan of what they do. They have the ability to join both on a headset. They support different headsets. They also support Mac and PC, I think actually iPad as well. And most of these that support non-3D clients or interactive clients, you're just in a read-only mode. It's really fun. I've met with a few friends here when we're just kind of hanging out. Go chat with them. And they have particularly some really lovely pre-built rooms for businesses, really a business. So they've got an auditorium, they've got a conference room, they've got this awesome whiteboard space. I love these folks. Then we did an event recently with AltVR, and I've also got a bunch of friends who are stand-up comics. And one thing to know about the AltVR space is it's a very active social space, and I occasionally go join a friend of mine who's over in Belgium. She's a wonderful Romanian comic, and she just did a show in AltVR. So this is very social. Obviously, you could do some really cool things for business, but there's also just really nice hangout spaces here. There's a very developed world and a lot of fun, and just be careful if your kids are here, as some of these are not child friendly. I would say the same about VR chat. VR chat is interesting and an interesting place to go. I wouldn't think it's very work appropriate. The one I like the best right now is called Spatial. It feels to me like how VR should work. Huge amounts of interacting. It's designed for doing modeling together, conference rooms. The whiteboards are super easy to write on. By the way, the definition isn't necessarily as high as some of the other services that I'm talking about here, but I really, really like this service, and it's easy to join, it's easy to manage. And I've started hanging out with some friends of mine who play Dungeons and Dragons. Yes, I admit it, I'm a geek. I have been for a long time. I love D&D. So a friend of mine in Washington, D.C. that has a global game, we hang out at the Oxford Library. It was very cool. It's just beautiful. So that's something to pay attention to. The other thing is, as you're playing with this, I wanted to point you to how do you transfer videos from the Oculus Quest. I only mentioned the Oculus Quest. I love the HoloLens, and I think it's terrific, but not everybody has one. The Oculus Quest is the best-selling, Oculus Quest 2 is the best-selling headset of all time, I think, of all of the headsets. So remember that you have to, basically connect to your PC. You've got to do a few things that are listed here, so you have to be in developer mode. And then basically you're just going to be accessing the videos that are just sort of just as a hard drive, and then you can edit them. So give any comments, any questions. If you want to meet me, I usually play a Monday night fake poker game with fake money with friends of mine from Oculus and Microsoft and Amazon and Google. I got friends everywhere. I love everybody. So nice to chat with y'all. Take care. Bye-bye.